wow, so people are like, hey, path clone is impossible to use in meta. And I say, well, on the contrary, it's not really that hard if you just know how to use it properly. I'm just gonna set that to 0. Whoops. Um, so right here, let's say you want to make a chain link. Um, I just make a quick little chain piece right here. You don't have to worry about making new objects because when you use bone class, a bone path clone, it automatically makes that new cloned path into a new object, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's start off. Let's say we were doing a pants chain thing from front to back. Start point, end point. I set this at an interval, and it really just depends on how large your scale is. Since I'm working at a really large scale, like 1,000, 1,000, and not like the typical MMD PMX import scale, which is just like a scale of 1. Um, this is gonna be a lot lower than 160. But I'm gonna set that a little bit higher to maybe like 180. No, let's go 250. That's too high. Okay, this looks about good. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna hook this around like that. And when you make new points, it's not really necessarily adding more clones. It's just like fixing the curve, I guess. If you want, you can utilize the twist angle right here, where you can. It's essentially like 0 degrees to however many degrees you're setting the twist angle to at whatever axis. Imagine it kind of like keyframes when you're animating or video editing. Like it goes from 0 to 30, start to end. This is a rotation of 30 degrees along the z-axis. You know what, I should probably go with a more dramatic angle to show what's actually going on. Let's go with 70. Look at that. Look at that. If you wanted to do that along the y-axis, it rotates, along the y-axis. And along the x-axis. A thing to note is that you can go above 360 degrees for more like dramatic kind of effects. Like for example, let's say I just want to go for 600 degrees. It could actually like make use for like some really cool effects for when you're actually utilizing path clone. But for now, I'm gonna go 0 for that, and from here let's go for. I like messing with this a little bit to kind of like go for. I don't know. Just really mess with it until you get something that you want. But for now, I'm probably just gonna go with like 30 degrees. 30 degrees sounds good. I'm also gonna mess with the interval a little bit more. Alright, so you can preview that to see how that's gonna look. Actually, I'm gonna set that back too. Yeah, you can set preview to see how that's gonna look before you actually clone it. You clone it, sets it to a new object. I'm just gonna lock that. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna rotate this at a 90-degree angle. So I'm gonna shift, rotate this until you get 90 degrees or negative 90, doesn't really matter. Let's put back open path clone right here. So remember that this was our start point. We're gonna move this about like halfway-ish, like this little halfway point between these two chain links. Let's preview it. Just adjust that until you get to the right spot. That looks about good. Let's clone. And look at that, we have a pretty good looking chain right here using path clone. Yeah, there we go. I hope that helped. Oh, can I stop recording? Thanks.